Hi, welcome to this tarot love reading. My name's Sophia. Welcome to this community. So what I'm feeling, what I'm getting is sorrow. So there's still a loss. So you're still not in union. You're still not happy. You're still not together. That kind of thing. I don't know why it's not sorted. You're either separated or you're together. But like I said, I feel sorrow. I feel that's on both your sides. So let's see what the cards say. Wanting union. Both of you want union. But why is it not happening? I don't know. Let me see. If there's been a separation, both of you have just kept busy to avoid the separation. The pull's still there. It's just you've just avoided it. Because there has been separations, right? So let's see. Let's go deeper. It's going to be... There's a plan of moves to be taken. That's what I'm getting. I feel that's your person. You lot don't have to do any moves. You lot just got to work on yourself. Your person has to pick themselves. It's both of you really have to choose you. All right. The Hermit. So yeah, you're both single. I feel your person thinks that you're choosing another option. You're not, but you have options. You're both not choosing them. I think the universe at the time is making most people anyway go within to focus on them. Like I said, the initial energy was about choosing you. And I said, well, your person has to really choose them. They do. They don't see it like that because you keep yapping on about, oh, you should pick me. But it's about them choosing themselves. Because if they chose themselves, then they would come towards you. They pick children. They pick parents' opinions. They pick baby's mum. They don't choose them. If they chose themselves and someone said, you know, what do you want? They say, yeah, I would love to be in a relationship with this person. But there's always a but, which is arse, because that's what but is shit, right? This shit I have with baby's mum, this shit I have. This planet doesn't work like that. This planet is always pick yourself. So the bottom of the deck is the Hermit, which I'm picking as the most highest connection here, highest card here. And the Hermit represents you. You're both single. You're both following your inner light. Well, the universe is forcing you to go in and focus on you. And like I said, the initial energy I was picking up was avoidance. You're both just working on other stuff. I don't know if it's avoidance, but slightly. I don't know another word for that. So what we got with the cards? Temperance, 4 of Cups. Yeah, I felt the 4 of Cups. 7 of Cups. Temperance, to me, I got this, I asked the lady who done the design for the cards to copy this card of Aleister Crowley's deck of cards, because he's got the 2 faces in one. So this is someone, I presume it's both of you actually, because you're both two-faced. Two-faced about, it's, what I'm getting with this is that you want your person, you and your person want, you both want each other, but the other side of the coin, the other face is inside. it's all about imagining being with this person. It's about not expressing the emotions. And you might say, my person knows how I feel. I'm like, does your mum know how you feel? Does your dad? Does your friends know? So you're both not expressing it fully, right? And that's two-faced. Both of you two-faced here. There's something about trying to manifest. And I had this in another reading. I feel your person is trying to wish upon you coming back, something like that, which well, you know, that's not enough. Like when people say spells, because this could be, I don't think they're doing a spell, but when people say spells, there's no fucking action in spells, is there? That's just putting a candle, writing someone's name on a candle, earth, air, water, using all the alchemical elements, yes, because, you know, the candles, the flame, you know, put a bit of dirt, burn it, and all this whatever magic is. But the actions is not really correct. Anyway, so there's something here about two-faced, but there's also, it's to do with mental health as well. It is kind of excuses. What I said, avoidance. It's avoidance / excuses of why you can't both be with each other. Once again, you're a twin flame, so is your person. The contract is so that you do what you're supposed to do on this planet. And this planet is about following your love. You're a twin flame. Most people totally don't follow their love, right? Or they blame their love on other things like family or children. Hence why you've got higher frequency than love, which is passion. Passion's the highest frequency on this earth. So this is about you, is a heightened frequency so that you override the version of love so that you definitely go for it. And all you're doing with the temperance is bubbling it up inside instead of going for it. This is both of you and your person. And you both do it on the side. Like you say, my person, I'm a secret. I'm like, that I have not met someone who says I can openly go and talk about my twin flame connection or blah, blah, blah. And if you can't, for example, I can't go and talk to my neighbours about I'm a twin flame and I do tarot. So I don't chill with my neighbours. They're not my friends. They don't come round for tea. This is a two-faced you lot with, yeah, well, I've got my friends and this and that. And it's like, it's two-faced. And that's why your person mirrors you and keeps you a secret. So there's like, why? So the universe is separating people with a hermit here, because that's the hermit climbs the mountain. I don't feel you're doing healing. I feel you're just going in and reflecting on situations at the moment. The healing isn't with your person. They don't need to heal as such. Contract isn't for them to heal. And people say that, oh, my person's so 3D. I'm like, yes, that's correct. Because the twin flame starseed light workers are supposed to unite both worlds. It's not about changing your person to be 5D or something like that, because what is the purpose of that? Like other twin flames, they have their person there talking all 5D and then they're talking 5D, but we're about collaborating of worlds because we're here to tell people how to manifest. You're manifesting incorrectly, two-faced here with the temperance card. It's like, and manifestation, the magician card is like that, you know, as above, so below, not just 5D, it's as above, so below. Hence why you feel so spiritual 5D, and that's why they're so 3D. So it's not necessarily for your person to do with healing. You're the one who's supposed to do the healing. So you're both bullshitting yourself here, and all you're both doing is getting different versions of anger. That's what I feel here with the temperance card. You're angry that your person's not coming towards you, and they're angry that you're not going towards them, I suppose, because the hermit to me is the main card. It's the bottom of the deck. The Four of Cups is you're bored with the situation. You're both fed up of it. Your person's fed up with the third party keeping them stuck, that they can't go towards their wishes and desires. You're fed up of the third party is interfering with a connection that you can't go towards. Your person can't come towards you. It's the same thing. right? But the connection, you're not doing it correctly, like I said, and you're the one to lead this. Because the air you breathe is energy. And the magician card, we're all magicians, we can influence that energy. And as you are lucky to be a twin flame, you can influence your person to come towards you. If they don't, and you're working on yourself, who gives a shit if they don't, right? Yes, you'll energetically feel a bit sad, but you'll still be like, well, I'm rising. I don't want to put it like they're lowering, like anything like that, but like you just carry on and you do your own thing, knowing that other things come into your vibration of where you're at. The Seven of Cups is here as well. There's a delusion. It's like you both done this casually. You can blame your person all day long. Unless you're collaborating with a team of people, you're working together, you're changing planet Earth, you're actively changing planet Earth, you're actively changing people's lives, you're in mission, and mission is not what soulmates do. I'll put it like that. If a soulmate can do it, you're not in mission. Fact. It's fact. It's alien. It's something that's different. So unless you're doing that, you're delusional, right? You're casual. And same with your person. Same. This is just a fucking mirror. I keep getting my readings is just a mirror. All it is the mirror of you being casual and delusional about your choices. It's like carefully, it's not even carefully. Your person may be carefully, but you picking. You can't pick. This connection is not for you to pick. It is what it is, because the Justice card is over this reading with all these cups. This is so. This is how it's supposed to be. This is stagnant. This is because you didn't take a new perspective. This is because you followed other twin flames. This is because you stayed stuck in this awkward situation instead of moving forward and doing your own healing. Waited for your person. That's you. It's interesting because the Hermit's here with you both single, and there's the bottom of the deck, the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the King of Cups, right? The first row, the Four of Cups, the Seven of Cups, right? And the first card is Temperance. Cups, 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 apart from the Temperance. But the Temperance is two cups because it's all fucking cups. But you're still separated. Hence, the connection is about follow your love, right? And it's like you didn't. You didn't. And you're like, yeah, I told my person it's not about that. My love could be, I want to be, I don't know, a famous singer. I don't have to go and find Simon Cowell and say, listen, Simon Cowell, I've got an amazing voice. You should pick me. It's about working on my voice, working on me, doing things to get out in front of him and being better than the competition. This is you just saying to your person, I love you, and doing fuck all on yourself. Well, I do, Sophia. I do tarot readings. I do counselling. I do Reiki. That's like me singing in the shower. That's not you working on yourself. So that's why there's loads of cups here, but nothing happened. Like I said, all these cups, but I'm focused on the bottom of the deck. You're both single. You both love each other, no doubt. But like I said, the twin flame connection is passion, right? And passion is wands. Wands is fire. Wands is action. You didn't take the correct action at all here. You both just stayed up in your head with the King of Cups, right? About doing it your way. about your versions of love. Your person just expected you to stay around with the third party. Not expected, but stupidly, yes. That's like I say, like me having an amazing voice, knowing I've got an amazing voice, and somehow thinking Simon Cowell's going to knock on my door, knowing he's not really, but I've got an amazing voice, so yeah, that will do. That's your person with the third party. I've got a third party. I've got to sort them out. Nah, but my twin flame keeps coming to me, so, you know, it will work itself out. No, it won't work itself out. The third party stays in the situation, right? Yeah, I know, but yeah, it's kind of like that. And with you, well, I'm doing Reiki, so yeah, that's the 7 of Cups to the King of Cups. You just stayed in your own version of what love is. When you're both twin flames, you both know it now. I feel that the masculines are more waking up to the connection, knowing that you're the one, knowing that it's different than the third party. I think that's what the universe is doing with your person. The 9 of Cups to me is, with the 7 of Cups and the 9 of Cups, there was some delusion. You could be, just because tarot, that's definitely skews your version of reality, of like, oh, your person's just coming towards you, right? Theirs could be drugs and alcohol. 9 of Cups is alcohol, 7 of Cups is drugs, right? There's a skewed version of reality that kept them stuck there. It's like, oh, third party is fucking around, playing up. I've got to do something because I'm going to lose the twin flame. This is your person. Let me have a joint, right? Let me have some drink. That's your person. And you're like, oh, my person isn't coming towards me. Let me go on tarot. Oh, yes, they are. Delusion all day long here. Yeah. This could be as well, your person's emotionally unavailable. Even if they do tell you they love you, they're not expressing it to everybody else about how they feel, if they tell you at all. But there's a lot of cups, there's a lot of emotions all over the place. So the mirror back to you is like, well, who the fuck are you telling? You're not emotionally stable yourself. This is, I'll give a little bit of love to my mum and dad. I can't tell them about my person. This is you guys. But I'll give a little bit to them. I'll give a little bit, well, I say a little bit, okay, I'll 7 of Cups. I'll give some love to my mum and dad. I'll give some love to the kids. I'll give some love to the job that I'm not really into, but I'll pretend it is because it's spiritual, it's connected with twin flame. I'll give some to my person. I'll give some to myself. I'll give 7 of Cups, right? I give some to crystals. I give some to yoga, 7 of Cups. Your person does the same, 7 of Cups. I'll give some to my person. I'll give some to the kids. I'll give some to the job. I'll give some to the, they don't normally give it to the third party, right? Third party is generally a connection of like family, parents, babies, mum. They're not really into, if they loved, right, the third party, it's not a twin flame connection. They don't normally love the third party. They just stay with the third party. And you know that. They might be deluded that they love them, right? As deluded as you is like, I love doing just tarot, Sophia. Tarot's my mission, right? It's the same delusion. Once you like get into mission, you'll be like, fucking hell. When I was just doing tarot, that wasn't love at all. And that's the same when they come towards you, right? They're like, oh my gosh, I should have left that third party years ago and went towards my person. Or what was I doing? It's the same delusion. But someone has to lead. And unfortunately for you, the feminines, you're the emotions, you're the cups, you're the nurturer, you're the one that is the air you breathe. You're the energetic frequency of this planet. So you are the manipulator of form. You are the magician card. Well, we're all the magician cards, but you're the highest frequency. The feminines are the highest frequency of manipulation of form on this planet. So therefore you can influence your person, but you choose to not. That's why the feminines have to do the inner work, right? Not the outside. How does counseling, you being a counselor, help the emotions? And the emotions, are they on the outside or on the inside, right? That's why you have to, that's why you're so connected with healing, right? And I've been picking up, there's no healing done here. Even though the hermit's here, I don't feel you're doing any fucking healing work. You're not. You're doing tarot. Tarot is not healing. You're doing counseling. You lot counseling people. That's not you healing. You're doing inner child work. That's just working on the inner child. That's not you healing. Healing is transmutation of negative energy, right? You being around negative people, that's not you healing. That's you staying, choosing, 7 of Cups, to choose to be around negative people. That's not you healing. Your masculine is completely different. Your person, regardless man or woman, is completely different. Like I said, we are here to combine worlds, right? 5D to 3D, 4D is the pathway. This is about you just like, oh, they're 3D and you're not doing it. You're 3D as well. That's not the intention. That just means you're both soulmates. Unless you start rising to the energetic frequency of the 5D, then you two are just matching as a soulmate. That's why most twin flame connections fail. Because you're treating it as a soulmate and saying, well, I'm spiritual because I'm doing Reiki, acupuncture, yoga, meditation. But soulmates can do that. Hence, you're matching a soulmate's frequency. So this is like a separation, like your soulmate. You could be talking to friends. Why the fuck you got friends? Because tell me true spiritual leaders and successful people that have loads of friends, right? They only have people around them that really are on the same level as them. But you could be talking to friends and they're going through a separation like you. And that's because you're treating this like a soulmate. Let's see if I get where this is leading. Because yet again, I don't see... Whoops. What's happening here? Oh, and there it is. The Magician card. That's what I was saying. This is about as above, so below. It's what you're manifesting. Intentionally or non-intentionally. I keep getting that. Your person's just in their imagination state. Well, the King of Cups is here, actually. 4 cups again. More cups. It's like they know that you're connected to them. So taking the lazy option, right, of just, okay, I'll just think about my person, and because this is a divine connection, not telling anybody, right, now giving that to themselves, your person, I'll see if I'll bring them towards me because I now recognize this is a different connection. Nah, it don't work like that either. Magician card, like I said, this is about manifestation. And this is about tricking manifestation. Because the Magician card is known, the negative side is a trickster, right? Well, you know, magic, you don't know what's behind their back, right? And things that just peer into reality is it's trickery. So this is like I said, there's some kind of trickery and trickery of how your version of love is, which is part of the connection, because people on this planet trick people into love. Like, I'm just going to have a load of kids, like this third party. It's so interesting. When I met my person, it's the first person I thought, really, I would love to have a kid with. I would love to have had a kid, because I'm not going to have any, with my twin flame. Absolutely. But at the same time, because I really love spending time with my person, I thought to myself, well, a kid will interfere with that time. So it's actually, I don't know what the word is. So you actually think about things correctly. This isn't really, there's no even swords here. Swords are important, right? Because of swords is part of the manifestation with the magician card. It's part of all the alchemical elements. It's about thinking correctly, though, combined with wands. People just logicate. I get so many ideas of people, and not to disrespect David, but even my cards here, he thought of this idea and I told him to do it. He didn't do it. I get so many ideas of people what think, but they never take action. They never take action on it. And that's what this is. This is like just thinking things are going to work itself out. It doesn't just work like that. You have to take action on it. And that's you. Well, when my twin flame comes towards me and we get married, then I'll tell my parents. Then I can prove to my friends, yeah, I was right about this connection. But I'll repeat, I'll go back a little bit from this reading. Say I'm a singer and I'm singing in the shower, right? Does Simon Cowell come towards me because I'm saying, look, I'm a singer, I've got a good voice, I sing in the shower? Or does he wait till I'm very successful and that I'm out there and he'll say, what have you been doing, right? And I'll say, look, I've done singing lessons, I'm training my voice and blah, blah, blah. I've come over here to see you, I'm auditioning, I'm all this kind of thing. Then they're instead of just I'm singing in the shower. Now, you might say X Factor or something like that. That's very unique. Most people that are found don't go through that X Factor on telly. All the other singers have to do what I'm saying. You have to work on yourself first, then go out there. This is like, oh yeah, I just want to, I just expect my person to just come towards me, marry me, then I'll show the people, or my friends and family. That's you. You're supposed to work on yourself first, right? Then your person comes, then it works like that. You're doing it the other way around. This is a reversal. And that's what this connection is. It's telling people stop fucking around and doing what you're doing. You're doing what the connection with this connection is what you're supposed to teach people not to do. That's this. Soulmate reading all day long. Soulmate, right? You're doing the complete opposite and deluding, Seven of Cups, deluding yourself that this is love. This is exactly what people think. But you know, because you're like not doing anything, your version of healing with the Hermit here, what's it done? It's done fuck all. So many, read the comments. I've done Reiki 2000. I do yoga. I do this and that. Well, why are they even writing a comment, right? I saw one person write a comment and that, yeah, this is me and my person's connection. My person is doing this and we're together. I'm like, if you're with your twin flame, you wouldn't be writing fucking comments on the tarot reading, for fuck's sake. You wouldn't. You wouldn't. So once again, delusional. This is why this isn't working. You're trying to manifest it from the way of the 3D, which is what this connection is completely against. It's not against it, but it's not about it. The Emperor and the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is out twice. So you're both fed up with the third party ruining this connection. And what you're supposed to do is focus on you. I don't know how many times. Your person is supposed to, in short, fuck off third party. I'm going towards my love. Because you know the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is here. The universe is giving, oh, there, this way. Giving your person a gift. It's a hand from God. Can you see from upstairs? That's you, right? Don't get up your arse and in your ego. Because you do that, you think, yeah, I'm amazing, my spiritual person, my person should know that I'm coming towards you. Another reason why they don't, because you're up your ass thinking you're so spiritual, right? I'm a healer, I'm an empath, right? Once again, you're just the same as everybody else. Don't put yourself apart from the soulmates. Without the soulmates, you wouldn't even be on this fucking planet in the first place, would you? Because they're the creators of the 3D. So there's you, the gift from upstairs, which literally means you're from 5D. Right? But you're playing 3D. But the third party's there and your person's sat in the tree, hangman, right? Not moving. Staying in this uncomfortable position of sorting these lot and sorting you. It's come out again, my Four of Cups. So that means you're doing the same. When the cards come out twice to me, that means that end and your end. You're doing the same. You're going around, like I said, friends and family, other people's interference, and not connecting with this fully. I couldn't give a shit who said what and what says this and this one says that one about my twin flame. I'll go to friends and family. If they slag off David, I couldn't give a shit if me and him had a fucking hardcore argument on that day. If I went to my friends and family and they slagged him off, I would never talk to them again. But it's not for them to do it. It's not for them. It's for me to offload, and they're supposed to be my support system to go there, don't worry, listen, it's hard, but this is what your path at the moment, and we'll be there for you. Not fuck off, David, he's a cunt, get someone else, because I'm fed up of you crying and boo-hooing. It makes me feel bad, so I want you to go with Billy Bob in accounts, so you shut your fucking mouth and be unhappy forever. What kind of friends and family you got? No one can tell me about David, right? And if they start to flap their gums about it, right, I cut them off. 4 cuts twice, you ain't doing it, that's why they ain't doing it. Period. That's what this is. The Emperor, why is the Emperor here? I need to find out about this one. That's taking control of your life. Fuck. The Emperor is strong, independent, doesn't give a fuck. He takes wise counsel, the Emperor, right? This card. He takes counsel from other, like I said, I don't want to pull it out again, but like David told me to make these cards. It's like wise counsel, and you choose to take their opinions or you don't. That's like your person's got third party, other people chatting shit about you. I've been picking that up in a lot of readings lately, and not that they're lately chatting shit, it's lately is coming into the awareness, right? And it's like he has to listen to it and rise up and say yes or no, right? Not just middle ground. This is always fucking middle ground of like keeping his mouth shut, she keeping her mouth shut, and then coming to you. That's the 4 of cups. It's come out twice. And the same with you. This is about wise counsel. When people, like I said, no one will say fuck all to whoever I'm dating, to be honest with you. No one's got a right to say fucking any opinion, right? I'll listen to it. The Emperor listens to the opinion of them and then states his point. He's a ruler. This is a pussy. If you shut your mouth when people were talking about your person, you're a pussy. Let's call a spade a spade. You're being a pussy. You're not being an emperor. Right? And that's why this Emperor builds structures and empires. You're building fuck all. This isn't building anything. So all this is done is crumbled. And now you're both separated. That's all it is. And probably reflecting on this connection. The Emperor, why the Emperor's here. Because you both didn't stand up for it. Now say I stand up and I'm doing all the work and David's over there and he's not doing anything. I'm still building. I'm still moving forward. I'm still going on. So I don't care what he's doing. That's what he or she's doing. That's what you're supposed to be. This is an exact mirror. Oh. And there it is. I think I've got 2 of these. Look at them pulling you back. Both of you, friends and family pulling you back. All the hands. Keep getting in the fucking readings, other people's interference. This is other people's interference. All day long. All day long. People pleasing, as I call it, lick arse. Licking arse to other people. You can't live like that. You can't. You're not supposed to live like that. People pleasing. Do you struggle to say no? Get to the root issue. Sex mastery program, root chakra, kundalini exercise in the twin flame program. That's all they keep doing is pulling you back. You got to make a decision. You got to make a choice. That's what it is. And I say this with my family, and I've done it with my daughter as well. So it's not like I'm chatting out my arse like most people do. I went to my brother's a few there was a party. I had a party for my brother and I met my family. Now, my other brother didn't tell me that my brother, I've got so many brothers. One brother passed away in London. I'm not in London, I'm in Hertfordshire. And my other brother didn't tell me. So I didn't go to the funeral. Then a year later, there was a family party. It was like, why didn't you go to your brother's funeral? I said, obviously, my brother's important to me. I didn't go because that fucking dickhead, my other brother, didn't tell me. I was like, oh, no, he didn't tell us that. We don't believe that. I said, I don't give a shit if you don't believe it or not. He didn't tell me or my sister that my brother died. That's why we didn't go to the funeral. And I said, you got to make a fucking choice. I told them, you believe him or you believe me. No fucking middle ground. Because middle ground, does that work in your connection? Right? So they was like, what did they say? Pussy. Like I said, they weren't the emperor. Pussy. This is what my family said. We love you both. And I said, well, you can just love him. And I've never spoken to them again. And I'll go to another funeral, but I won't talk to them. I don't deal with them. I won't disrespect the dead and all that kind of thing. So I'll go, and then I duck out. This planet isn't about middle ground. People say the high priestess is about sitting in the middle between the balance. Like I said, justice over this reading. No, this planet is just two polarities, right? The high priestess sits in between the pillar of Mercury and serenity to say, go within to pick what choice, right? Then that creates balance. Not about, oh, I'll be middle ground. I'll lie to my mum and that and say I'm not with anybody. Or I'll lie and say that I'm not seeing the twin flame. That's all bullshit, right? Choose. I couldn't go around to my family where I say talk to my brother who disrespected me, whatever his fucking fucked up reasons to not tell me because I've moved out of the area. That's fucked up, right? And the family believe him. That's you. That's your bad karma, right? That's you lot. You're being a pussy. They're being a pussy to stand up and make a choice. One person did. I'll be honest with you, one of my family out of the other 20, 30 of them. So I don't talk to my family. True story. The emperor, you stand up to people, right? This is you being both, and like I say, stop blaming your person. Stop blaming your person because this is a twin flame mirror. Everyone hears about the twin flame mirror. The soulmates have the same mirror, to be honest with you. It's not really a mirror. It's as within, so without. It's a reflection of what you bring into your reality from the planet that you live on. Law of attraction, let's call it. Principle law of cause and effect is what it is, kind of. Not kind of, what it's another way of calling it. Let's close it out with these. Man the fuck up. This is Aquarius age. It's about man the fuck up. And if you're a woman, it's about getting into your masculine. I don't know. This is the advice. And you might think, if you're like, well, what's my person doing? This is the wrong community. Fuck off. Right? This planet is you create your reality, not others. And I said this in my reading yesterday. This is why it's failing. You're listening to tarot readers saying that what your person's doing and you're sat on your fucking ass. What did I say? People chat shit, right? And they're like, but. Your person comes with but, right? I can't tell the the third party about your us, right? You. And you're sat on your ass. This is all shit. It's all shit. Nothing happening. Let's see if I pick it up from this. But like I said, your person doesn't generally do anything. The intention of them to sat on their ass or not tell the third party, so you do it. Because you're the inside world. You're the 3D. You're the 3D, 5D, right? You're supposed to be inside out. If it's not working, it's because you're not doing it. I said at the beginning, the initial energy, distraction with work. I focus on money as I have nothing to offer you. You're both being distracted with other things. Generally, it's money with your person, right? That's what they use as a distraction. Well, obviously they need money, but at work, you know, working a lot is a massive distraction for them. I think about you constantly is insane. It's interesting because I was thinking it doesn't matter. They can work 1,000,000 hours. They constantly think about you. That is the contract for them as well. They simply don't tell you, but they do. You have, the feminines have more of the pull. They have the pull, but they're so fucking busy that it overrides the pull. They're so busy, but they think about you a lot. They kind of constantly, because the masculines are quite logical, so they're constantly, logical is mind, so they're constantly thinking thoughts, right? So we have the pull, pushing the pull, which the pull's coming back towards your person, right? All this separation, and fuck my person off. Watch, the pull's coming back if it hasn't already. Trust me, the pull's coming back towards your person. And so they focus on money and they think about you a lot. You make me extremely happy. I'm never happy with that card. You make me extremely happy. That means they are settling. This planet isn't about going for your extreme happiness. It's, although I love that film, well, the film's pretty good, but I love the title of the film, Pursuit of Happiness. Go watch that and put yourself to shame. Go watch The Pursuit of Happiness. And like I said, I love that film because this guy pursues his happiness. And you hear it. It doesn't say go for your happiness. It's a pursuit. You have to go for it, right? That's what this is like. But it's not about happiness. It's about what you absolutely love, desire, want. You feel you are. Without the third party, no doubt your person will be in your reality. No doubt. But obviously this is the connection. People don't go for their wishes and their desires. They have other influences. And it's not the children, right? It's the mum, it's the dad, it's the parents, it's the religion, it's the marriage, it's the tradition. It's not the children. And they keep saying, it's the children. It's not the children, is it? It's the other people's third party influence. And same with you. If you had, say in this community, if we, all of us in this community, if you're in the Twinflame community, go to the New Earth community, you'll see who we're on about. All of us on this channel, on the New Earth community channel, supporting you, replacing your mom, your dad, your best friend Lucy, all these other people, I fucking guarantee you'll be going towards your person, right? That's the third party. This is third party all over it. Third party influence is stopping this connection on both your sides, right? And you're both settling of the extremely happy. Counseling makes me happy. Doing tarot reading makes me extremely happy. That's not what the intention is. That is not what it is. This is what is who you are. Who do you feel you are? That's it. Because if you're doing tarot or counseling and YouTube cut out, you might go to another platform. But if all social media died, you wouldn't necessarily get up there, go out there and do what you class as mission. Most people who say they're doing mission don't even fucking volunteer pick up litter. But I'm a spiritual person. If you're not doing it and you're spiritual, who the fuck is doing the volunteering and picking up litter and helping the elderly people and all that kind of thing? If all you're doing is money, connected with money, all I do is focus on money. That's what you do. They work, but your primary goal is money. And this is like, you're fucking, I'm an empath, I'm a spiritual person. Why are you all bothered about money then? You do Reiki to get money for it. That's not mission. Mission is doing, even Tony Robbins goes out to people's houses and offers his service for free. What do you do for free? So you're not in mission. All these spiritual leaders on YouTube, if the platform failed, they're just at home watching fucking telly or Netflix. They're not out there doing anything, right? They're not out there like me going out there to help people like Julie and her son's wife and supporting that. They're not doing anything. That's what it is. You both focus on money. It's a fucking mirror. Other person works 1,000,000 hours. You focus on money the same way. This is the same thing here. So it's like this delusion of, well, that's what makes me extremely happy. It's like, what, when it's taken away, then you're left with fuck all. Nothing. If David leads my ass, I still got people in mission. I still got this community. I'm still out there supporting Estella and Sam with Julian Assange's campaign. I'm still doing voluntary. I'm still building whatever other communities. I'm still doing me. This fails. This is why you're both over there like, oh, boo-hooing single. That's not mission, is it? Is it? That's why there's a separation. So I don't know if there's movement forward, but you're the one to move this forward by working on you. And if you don't know where to start, book someone in the community. Check out the description box. Speak to you later.